The U.S. dollar is lower in trading here today. Chair Powell spoke yesterday and kept expectations of a rate cut in November and December alive. That pushed the U.S. dollar lower. We're also seeing U.S. stock prices higher in trading here today after late yesterday's sell-off, especially in the NASDAQ on the Trump comments about tariffs on China goods. So I'll talk about the technicals and the three major currency pairs in this video. Let's get started. The first major currency pair is the euro versus the U.S. dollar. And if we take a look at this currency pair, what we saw in trading over the last few days is the price high finding willing sellers against the 100-hour moving average. You can see the different times. Yes, it moved above it in trading on, I guess that's Monday's trade on two separate occasions. But yesterday, the price came up to the level found willing sellers moved down to test the low price from last Friday's trade right here. Found willing buyers against that level and helped push the price back to the upside. Of course, the Chair Powell's comments helped to push that pair higher, and in the process, we moved above the 100-hour moving average. That became now the support, and as long as the price remained above that support, the bias remained to the upside. And trading in the Asian Pacific session here today, I'll kind of make it a little more clear. The price that moved more sideways than anything stayed comfortably above the 100-hour moving average, 61.8% retracement, this other swing area right here, and pushed to the upside. That moved to the upside and started to look toward the next target, so which would be the 200-hour moving average, the 100-day moving average. That's typical in your trading. You look for a break, you look for momentum, you look for the next targets. And the price moved up to the next target, starting with the 200. We got through that. The 100-day moving average, not so fast, folks. The price moved just a little bit above that level and has since rotated back down to the below that level, below the 200-hour moving average. So sellers leaned against a key 100-day moving average and pushed the price down. Not only was it the 100-day moving average in play, but this swing area right through here also was in play, which would help form this floor right through here before the floor was broken and then became the ceiling right through here. So the ceiling remains intact between the 1.1644 and 1.16596 level. Also in play is 50% retracement. So there's lots of resistance up through here, and the market did what it was supposed to do on the first test. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. And what we saw in the dollar versus yen was again a move to the downside yesterday and closed near the lows of the day. We saw increased selling pressure in trading here today, and that broke the 200-hour moving average. We also fell below the low price from last Friday's trade right through here. That was the next target. The following target after that was this old high, which was broken last week. The old high came in at 150.91, breaking above that level, sent the price soaring to the upside, and we came right back down to that level and did find some support buyers against that level. We're trying to move back above the 200-hour moving average now, which would give the buyers, if it can stay above that level, give the buyers the more confidence that more upside momentum is in play. And this was just a corrective move of this move to the upside. We didn't quite get to the 38.2% retracement, so that too is somewhat positive. So we'll see if this price can stay above the 100-hour moving average, if it can, or 200-hour moving average, if it can, then look toward a rotation back toward the 100-hour moving average. This all started after the price fell below that the rising 100-hour moving average, and each of the times that the price tried to get back above that level, it kind of found willing sellers against that level and pushed to the downside. So that 100-hour moving average, which is now moving to the downside, will be a key on further upside momentum. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar. And this currency pair also moved higher after breaking below this bottom, which was formed by this low and this low right here. We fell below it not once but twice yesterday. Each of the time the price fell below that line, we quickly snapped back. So that wasn't in the cards, and we saw the dollar rally off of the Powell comments. The price didn't move back up to the 100-hour moving average, but stayed below that level into the close. I'll zoom it out a little bit here. You can see how the sellers leaned against that level. It might have moved back to the downside. Did find support right against what was a high right here and a low right there, and being able to find the support against that level at 1.3313 gave the the traders the courage to push above the 100-hour moving average this time and rotate back toward the next target area, which was defined probably by these different swing highs. Also, the 200-hour moving average is in play, but the price wasn't able to extend far above that level, rotated back down to the swing area through here and moved higher. So we have a battle going on. You can argue that the 200-hour moving average is in play. You can or is a topside resistance target. You can argue that this area right through here is the topside target as well. On the downside, what's clear is that the support against the 100-hour moving average against the swing area is where traders want to see the price stall on the downside, like it did in trading here today so far, keeping the buyers in play. Most of the bias more recently is to the downside, so the buyers have to push the price through these levels to prove that they can take back more control, so be aware of that dynamic. So there you have it, a look at the three major currency pairs from a technical perspective to start your U.S. trading session. My name is Greg Mikulowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.